Hello, this is Mark. I work at one of the Apple retail store. The picture behind me is the picture of the King of Thailand. The King of Thailand. I respect my king as my father, and my king has warned many authorities for a very long time, but no one. Most of them don't listen to him. Therefore, we have the flood crisis today. Without the king, we would have died, and there wouldn't be Thai country on the world maps anymore. So I just want to make these clips to pay tributes to my kings that in Thailand we have some wise people, great people. It doesn't mean I'm so great, but I think I know what I'm talking about. This is in the middle crisis of Thailand, and you might say, think, Mark, how can you get all the resources to make this video? You just think about everything, and no. Where there is a will, there is a way. Even though I have to make clips on tops of the Everest mountains, I will do that. I just went to an internet cafes with my thumb drives, and I still have my iPad. Here's my iPad, and I just copied all the things from that internet cafes on my thumb drive. Went back home, I read everything about the comparison between iPad 2 and Barnes&Noble NOOK. You gotta understand one thing, my friends. You might say things like, well, Mark, they are uncomparable. If you are a tech guru with negative thought, this clip is not for you. I think this clip might be very useful. Let's say you are a woman, you are a lady, you are a housewife, you know nothing about tech, but probably at the salon spa, you might saw your friend was reading magazine, health magazines on her iPad or something, and you might think, well, should I buy the iPad? And then you found, wow, the NOOK one is quite cheap. It's only $249. So what would be the difference? And then, so I think this clip might be useful. Let's get started to the story. Okay, the NOOK is only $249. So it's half the price compared to the iPad. And the NOOK, it has 7-inch screen, pretty much the same as the Kindle files. But for the iPad, we got 9.7-inch screen, so the iPad has larger screen. Okay, so on the iPad, if you want to read, let's say, ebooks or something, let me portray things rather than just sit and talking, even though I'm in the middle of crisis in Thailand, but I'm going to show you how it looks to read an ebooks. I think I know what I'm talking about very well. I got a book called Semi Beginner's Mind that I purchased legally from the iTunes store. Here's how it looks with 10-inch screen of the iPad. So on the Nooks, it might be like pretty much like this. Let me unlock my screen first. Here you go. This is like pretty much like 7-inch screen, so it might be smaller, but it's not a big deal. And the thing is, the thing that I like the most about the NOOK is it has 1 GB of RAM, but for iPad we got 512. It's no big deal for that. Kindle Fire has only 512. So let's get to the point. People buy the NOOK because first they need ebook reader, they want to be able to surf on the internet, and they want to, they want to have some things that allow them to watch videos on the road. Okay, so actually the Kindle or even the NOOK or the iPad, especially NOOK and the iPad, they are uncomparable. The iPad is pretty close to a computer. For iPad, due to the latest report from the iTunes store, we got more than 500,000 applications available. And without any viruses or malwares available, we have very good system to control this app. But for NOOK, you got around 1,000 apps. You might say, Mark, you suck because, sorry for that kind of words. I didn't want to intend to be rude, but Mark, probably you were wrong because I heard that on Android market we got more than 250,000 apps. But the thing is, the NOOK use different types of operating system. It use something called customized Android system, and NOOK can only support up to 1,000 plus something application. Okay, the battery for the iPad lasts 11 hours, and the battery for the NOOK The advertised battery life lasts 11.5 hours on a single charge for reading experience, but if you watch videos, you may get 9 hours. The thing is, I think they're pretty much the same. If you go for the NOOK, you got 7-inch screen, and all the things the capacity of the NOOK is 16 gigabytes, whereas the Kindle Fires give you only 8. For the least expensive iPad, you have to pay double. It's more expensive. We got 16 gigabyte. The iPad is now available in 3 different types of capacity: 16, 32, and 64. But for the NOOK, we got only one capacity, which is 16. So the verdict is, I'm not saying the iPad is better. I'm not saying NOOK is better. Okay, I just wanted to give you raw information. If you need, just watch video on the road, 7-inch screen, surf on the webs with Android system. You want to be able to read books with 7-inch screen, and you want to save your money. For instance, nothing is always right, nothing is always wrong. Probably NOOK fits your need because probably you are a college student, you got your budget $250 from your Christmas allowance, and probably you might want to ask for a Christmas present in advance from your parents, $250 bucks, and that's fine. But if you are an adult, you're working, you got more money, you need something more, you might go for the iPad. It's almost close to $500, but you got 10-inch screen, smart application, you got Apple system, you got all the things iOS 5, so you can do like iMessage, you can do FaceTime video call, you got all the things that you need. It's like computers on the road, you gotta go for the iPad. So that's the thing, nothing is always right, nothing is always wrong. I'm in the middle of the crisis in Bangkok. I have lost my house, I got nothing left. Start from zeros. I'm here at the refugee camps with my king pictures on the back, but I'll continue making these clips. Thanks for watching. By the way, I wanted to add some funny story because we gotta be with this thing. First, due to the intense floods in Thailand, the only things that I want the world to know is we really can't find just a bottle of pure water. You know what? Today, I've been through many supermarkets and I found that all of the shelves were empty. I couldn't find Coca-Cola, I couldn't find Pepsi, I couldn't find water. I could find only this bottle. It's like a green tea or something. So I've been drinking green tea for almost like 2 weeks. And the thing is, it's really fun. I got my motorcycle and I had it fixed recently because it was underwater for a while. And when I want to go somewhere, I got to ride a bike. And then when I get to the flat area, I gotta park my bike somewhere and I gotta take a boat. The minimum fees for those boats starting at $3. So that's the thing. It's a funny stuff. It's pretty close to like after war crisis period or something, after World War II or after nuclear explosion or something. It's really hard to live in the crisis. But I got an old phrase you might remember. It's like life goes on. Whatever happened, life goes on. I'm still alive, and we are not dead. That's the thing. Thanks for watching, and I hope this intense flood crisis in Thailand might remind all the leaders in the world that to pay attention about the global warmings, about how to manage the floods in their country. Thanks for watching.